Good morning. On behalf of the Toronto Crime Stoppers Board of Directors, welcome to today's Community Reward Program unveiling. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge those in attendance today. Staff Superintendent Carter from the Toronto Police Service Community Partnerships and Engagement Unit, Superintendent McIntyre, Acting Inspector Yurkowski, members of 42 Division, all of our media partners, and most of all, to our Alton Towers community members and sponsors. Thank you for attending today. We appreciate your continued support. My name is Sean Sporton, Chair of Toronto Crime Stoppers, and I will be your MC for this morning's event. In 2020, Toronto Crime Stoppers put an end to individual payment rewards and replaced it with a program that channels our funding back into the communities where it's needed the most, through our new Community Reward Program. Simply put, instead of rewarding an individual tipster, we are now rewarding an entire community. Our efforts are geared towards opportunities that support crime prevention through community engagement, or community improvement initiatives that work to enhance community safety and empower a movement of a crime-free Toronto. As such, after the June 14th, 2018 incident here at this playground and subsequent apprehension and conviction of those responsible for the incident, Toronto Crime Stoppers, in partnership with the Bolo Program and funding from the Stéphan Crétier Foundation, jointly commissioned the refresh of this playground where the incident occurred. To start the press conference off, I would like to introduce Staff Superintendent Carter to bring remarks on behalf of the Toronto Police Service. Staff.
Good morning. Sean, members of the Board of Crime Stoppers, senior management in the police, and most importantly, the community, thank you very much on behalf of Chief Raymer and the command for inviting the Toronto Police to be part of this celebration today. The Toronto Police Service know and understand that for us to feel safe in the neighborhoods that we live, visit, and play, we need to have strong community and strong partnerships. And when there was a tragic event here 2 summers ago, this community banded together and they worked with the Toronto Police Service to hold those people accountable that did the terrible things. And again today, they've invited the police to be part of this celebration along with the partners. And so for that, we acknowledge and we're grateful for that participation. And now when I speak to partnerships, we know that we cannot keep Toronto the best and safest place to be without the partnerships. Partnerships today like Crime Stoppers, who has stood beside us for a long time since their inception to create an opportunity for people to help when things go bad. Also, all of you in the media that carry our message to our communities every day, when we ask them for help, tell them what we know and how they can help us resolve it. And so for that, we're certainly grateful. Lastly, I need to speak about resilience. And the Toronto Police Service is well aware that resilience is what's going to take the children and youth who were traumatized by the adverse experience we had here to a better place. And so our police officers locally here in number 42 Division come and interact with the children and the youth in this neighborhood. And our partners, again, like Crime Stoppers and their philanthropic support that you'll hear about, have created a very safe place for our children to continue to get beyond that adverse experience. So thank you again for inviting me here today, Sean, and let's celebrate together. Thank you.
Thank you, staff. Much appreciated. At the conclusion of this formal press conference, local youth in the community will receive a custom Alton Towers superhero branded shirt, just like this one here today. As well, we'll have a pizza lunch for those that are here in attendance, all sponsored by the Bolo Program. It is now my pleasure to introduce our last speaker, Maxime Langlois, the Director of the Bolo Program and General Manager of the Bolo Program's parent organization, the Stéphan Crétier Foundation, to say a few words on behalf of the foundation. Maxime.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. June 14, 2018 was a day just like this. It was nice out and children were playing here. Nevertheless, it was a sad day, a terrible day that left scars, without a doubt. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do to erase what happened here in June 2018. But here's what we can try to do. Bury that sadness with happiness. And this is exactly what we're trying to do here today. We're trying to bring happiness to the children of this community. Now, to the children of this community, beyond the new slides that you're getting today, you're also getting Alton Towers Superheroes hoodies to highlight what you truly are, superheroes. Just to be clear, no one else in Toronto No one else in Canada, no one else in the world will have these hoodies. They were made exclusively for you, our Alton Towers superheroes. And on that, I want you, children of this community, to have a happy day with your new slides, with pizza slices, with your hoodies, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Maxime. Thank you to our speakers and to all who made today's event happen today. Thank you to the Bolo Program and the Stéphan Crétier Foundation for funding the project, Inspire Play for fabricating the new slides, Sure General Contractors for building the benches that we see here in the back, and finally to the team at Momine Designs for doing the sweatshirts and creating the design. But last but not least, I want to thank the Toronto Police Service and the investigators who investigated this crime, who are here today amongst us, for doing a great job in solving this crime. I will conclude by reminding everyone that community safety is a shared responsibility. We must all work together with a collaborative goal to make a difference in the prevention of crime while enhancing the overall safety of the community. Toronto Crime Stoppers is committed to our efforts to mobilize the community to see it, say it, stop it for a safer Toronto. Doing the right thing is truly its own reward. Remember, you remain anonymous, criminals don't. I will now end the press conference, and if you want to do one-on-ones and you want to speak to anybody that was speaking today or other folks that are in attendance, please feel free to do so.